Hi, welcome to the live. I'm going to do some free money readings for anybody who needs some insight, clarity, or some guidance around this situation today. So let me know in the comments if you would like a free money reading. I'll start off with a collective reading. What is the theme of today's reading? The Tower and the High Priestess. Oh, somebody feels something coming in. Stormy weather, lightning, thunder, rain. It's like all of the elements. You've got fire, water, the earth shaking, and the air crackling with the lightning. If you have been sensing something incoming that holds a lot of power, a lot of weight, sudden explosion of energy. I don't like to predict accidents, but it can be an accident coming in. This is something tragic. People falling, power lines going down. The air is buzzing. Hey! When am I first? I'm back. I finally got my setup done properly, and I've overcome the deadly flu virus. So I have recovered, not 100%, but let's get it. Welcome in. What is this about? What does the collective need to know about this incoming? Somebody following their intuition, getting a hunch about. I mean, towers don't always have to be bad. What they do is they take away what's no longer needed in your life, and what's left is the foundation to rebuild. But it's sudden upheaval, can be destructive. Knight of Wands. With the Knight of Wands energy, with the Tower card here, this feels like attraction and chemistry that's off the hooks. You know, it's like extra. Like, not only is this person obsessed, they're physically can't contain themselves around you. This seems like a connection. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Knight of Wands. Four of Cups. Yeah. This is like somebody's missed their chance, their opportunity to shoot their shot. And it's like they're at a distance from you. They may have come off indifferent in the past and not seeing your true value. And now here they come. I've been getting reconciliation readings. It's like the transits are saying there's a subtle shift, and the sky is not very loud right now, but that's when all of the inner work is done, and people are starting to wake up and realize, you only live once, you might as well go for it, especially with this Knight of Wands here. Yeah, somebody's definitely woken up here with the Page of Pentacles. They realise that if they don't do it now, they feel like time may be running out for them. What is this person's next actions towards a collective? I feel like they're coming in with an offer. After feeling like they did all they could, or they took a step back because they felt like they had everything they needed. They may have even taken you for granted. Let's see, what is the next actions for this Knight of Wands coming in towards this High Priestess? If this person was left you for another person, or if they had somebody else, they're now currently single. At the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles. I do get with 2 4s that this separation has made their heart grow fonder. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and with the Tower card here, it's like the sudden realization that, well, I messed up. I should have followed my heart. What's the outcome for this? And then I'm going to clarify that Tower. Outcome? Damn. It's going to get a hell of a lot worse before it gets better, collective. Knight of Swords. This person is coming in to give you a few choice words, but I think after that, things will settle down. They're going to tell you how they felt. They were heartbroken. You know, if they had been seeing somebody else, or they thought the grass was greener on the other side, they've cut that out totally. They're coming in with a few choice words like, how could you not text me? Why did you ghost me? You know, all that stuff. Why is the Tower? Show me the Tower. 2 keys. All right, Queen of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor. Hanged Man. And the 8 of Cups. All right, not only does this person feel like there's a psychic link, even telepathy, they may be dreaming of you since you were gone. The silence killed them. And if they were the one that ghosted, they thought that you would chase them. They thought that they'd be fine without you, and they weren't with the 3 of Cups here. Now they feel that it's fated with the Wheel of Fortune here. They feel luck is on the right side. They've waited you out, and you may have come across as unbothered, not even worried, just carried on with your good life. Now they're taking action here. They're driven by desire to chase this good fortune here, because maybe they had a run of bad luck, and like their life stopped when they moved away. You're the object of their affection here with the Queen of Cups. This ain't your reading. Oh, I'll do you a reading after this one, Sonia. I'm going to pull some oracle cards after this tarot. But can you hear me okay? I hope. I've got a new setup, but I'm still just getting used to it. You could be dealing with a Scorpio with the Tower card, Sagittarius with the Wheel of Fortune, Aries with the Emperor, Pisces with the Hanged Man, any water sign, Pisces or Cancer with the High Priestess. I mean, this person may have been quietly imploding. And I do see them thinking about you at night when they're alone. You know, nod, wink, wink. But yeah, they definitely felt the separation. Like, you bought value to their life that they probably took for granted here. They're coming in with a stable offer, something that is real world. This is earth energy. This is like, I want to build something together. A little bit of uncertainty with it being a page. With the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords here, this is action, like fast action forward. I feel like they still have either some resentment or some unsaid feelings here with the Three of Swords. Like they've been through this mental conflict, almost like conflict with their own mind, like fighting their own mind, and they just want to break free from this heartbreak and just clear the air, because all they do is think about you. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm going to close out this reading with some oracle cards. Hi Gerald, how are you? I'm going to read for Sonia, and then if you have a question, let me know. Oh, look, the Divine Masculine showing up with the Emperor card here. Yeah, look. The Divine Masculine. Okay, what does this Divine Masculine want to say to the Divine Feminine, the High Priestess? Fake busy. Yeah, look at that. That's the Four of Cups there. Pretending that they're all good when really they're trying to distract themselves with stuff that is meaningless. Just keeps their mind busy so they don't think about how broken-hearted they are and how much they want to come rushing in. I feel like this person has a bit of a chip on their shoulder. Coco, this is a collective reading, so let me know if it resonates. I'll pull one more, please. Happily single, doing you, dating, stress-free, setting goals, career focus, and that is why this Divine Masculine is coming in, because without you, they felt not just alone and lonely, but they felt like their excitement, their motivation, their ambition, their drive was missing. The Knight of Wands, you make them feel alive, like they want to chase you or chase the feeling that you give to them about, feeling alive. Without you, missed opportunity, feeling sorry for themselves, thinking that they could do better. And if they did think the grass was greener on the other side of the fence, that ended. They're currently single and they're wanting to return. Bottom of the deck is bad news. Okay, so this bad news may be the Tower. Whether this is an ex that you don't want to see or don't want to reconcile with because you're happily single, doing you, stress-free. But yeah, the Divine Masculine is definitely coming in. Yeah, Coco, that was a collective reading. And then I'm going to read for Sonia. And then Gerald. Let me know if you have subscribed to the channel. Sonia. Is it love, lust, or commitment today, Sonia? What are we vibing with today? Okay, Coco, yeah. Let me know your question. Do you know? Do you know reading for Coco? I do mini reads. That's just the way I roll. What's a theme for Coco, please, General? All right, Queen of Swords. I don't know if you are a male or a female, but there is a Queen of Swords energy as somebody who you don't mess with. She is a straight shooter. She's called the professional because she's very diplomatic, but her words are blunt, cutting, very straight to the point. She doesn't mince her words. She's very loyal, experienced, mature, great communicator. She's very organized. She's very picky and choosy about who she calls friends because her loyalty runs deep. She can cut people out pretty quickly. She gives people chances, but she slams the door on people who disrespect her more than once. Okay, Sonia, yeah. We'll take a look at your Mr. Pentacles. I'll just finish this reading for Coco. Got the Ace of Swords, Coco. And on top of that is the Fool card. Okay. If this isn't you, this feminine here is coming in with the truth. This could be a love-hate relationship where, it could be a family member, somebody who you've just met. You admire their strength, but yeah, their bluntness can be quite cutting. I'm looking at this Ace of Swords. This is a new beginning. It can start off with a thought. Maybe a conversation with this Queen of Swords if this isn't you. Are you a female or? I'm not talking. Okay. Ace of Swords to the Fool. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. Shit. Alright. The Sun and the Three of Wands. Hey, look, you've got nothing to worry about here. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I mean, the way this Queen of Swords speaks is true. She speaks honestly. She speaks from the heart, but she can be very blunt. You may have a conversation about a happy new beginning, or even traveling, or somebody returning from the past. Could be a Leo or a Aries or Aquarius. And I feel like the conversation that you have with this person, even though it may hurt you, to hear those words, when you think about it, they spoke their truth. You don't have to agree with it. And it may be that they have moved on and followed their happiness, maybe overseas, but they do wish you well. And I feel like this 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups is sorrow, grief that it didn't work out how you wanted it. But this person hasn't given up hope. They may be at a distance from you now, but I do see this lighthouse here as still a flicker of a flame that maybe you two will reconnect in another time. I feel like this person's following their bliss, following their soul purpose, the way that they want to go in life. Okay, let's see what this person wants to say to you. Closing messages for Coco. What does this Queen of Swords want to say? Karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts, resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. Yeah, if you are feeling grief or sorrow about somebody cutting you out of their life, could be a feminine, doesn't have to be, but the Queen of Swords, she's very guarded for a reason. Like, she's been hurt in the past, and that's why she has her walls up. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. I feel like that's how they see you. Charming, kind-hearted, and elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Damn. Everybody has a dark side, right? There you go, Coco. Hopefully that gave you some insight or some clarity around your situation. If you're interactive in the comments, it helps your reading. Just saying. Oh, you're welcome, Coco. The King of Pentacles. What is he on? Let me try and find her a deck. All right, Mr. King of Pentacles, what are you about? With Sonia here. Monty boy, I can hear my cat crying. He's only hungry. It's not like he's, if that cat didn't eat for like a whole day, he'd still be fine. But he cries at the exact time every day because I've got a routine where I feed him and he's entitled. Come here, boy. Come here. Come here. I think he was dying or something. Mr. King of Pentacles. Sonia's Mr. King of Pentacles. What do you want to say here today? What's going on with you? What's the current vibe going on with Mr. King of Pentacles? Oh, truce, really? It is in reverse. Come here. Did you stop crying? Where are you? Come here. Haere mai. distracting me? Okay. Sonia, solitaire, competing with oneself, ignoring competition and focusing on one's goals, learning from one's mistakes. Girl, learning from one's mistakes. Truce, letting go of ego. This guy's been ego tripping. I can assure you that he realizes it's not going to get him anywhere. Okay, pride or the need to win, temporary pause, fragile agreement, emotional ceasefire. Yeah, I feel like he's realized that shit. I may have forgotten who the fuck I was talking to for a minute. Desensitized, gradual emotional numbing or spiritual disconnect, survival mode, limiting feelings or connection. Okay, this tells me this person isn't in their feelings, they're in their head a lot. They're desensitized from their emotions. I feel like some chakras are blocked too. Okay, 4 seasons, going through immense cycles or growth or resisting the natural flow of life, renewal and reflection. So we've just gone into autumn here in the southern hemisphere. I think you might be spring equinox where you are. He's been very disrespectful. Oh, he got her to ring. Man, those two are as cowardly as each other. He's been gossiping and spreading lies about me so much. Man, those two are so insecure, eh? They really are. Oh. Okay, sweet symphony. Everything is aligning effortlessly. Sense of ease and contentment. Sweetness is in the journey. Sweetness in the journey. And you've got distractions, being pulled away from what truly matters, avoidance, resistance to truth, fear or growth. Yeah, it's like, I don't like to quote the Bible or anything, but sometimes distractions are a test of faith to see whether we will stay on our path and just carry on with what we know is for us. And I feel like these two are on the wrong path and that they've got nothing better to do with their time but just cause mayhem, drama. This is karma, Karma's going to come back around and bite them on the ass. Yeah, girlfriend, I hear what you're saying. Oh, yeah, Gerald, I'll do your reading just after this one. Yeah, I just read your comment. You feel like you should raise your kids on your own. Honestly, girlfriend, if you have to protect them from people like that, you can't look at him as a parent anymore. If he's like causing you harm or your children's well-being, so you got to protect them, even from. Yeah, you can't really look at him like the dad if he's not acting like one, unfortunately. Okay, advice, guidance, and clarity for Sonia, please. Ace of Pentacles, brand new start. 9 of Swords, Five of Wands. Okay, can we have something for the future? Advice, guidance for the future. Thank you. All right, the Lovers. Yeah, because this is an X, right? Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. Yeah, I could tell this was past energy with the Nine of Swords, stressing out because of outside influences. What you hoped for was maybe a new beginning where you can both grow together, but unfortunately somebody hasn't changed their ways. You have a choice to make here with the Lovers card, with a significant connection. This even may be your lesson to let go and move on. I'll be surprised if the Death card is in there, but these are your cards for your advice for the future. Honestly, take this gift of earth, stay grounded. Whenever you can, spend time out in nature and just slow down. Listen to the birds, the ant that's crawling on the ground is, has just as much, what's the word? Just as much significance as, the planet Neptune. We're all connected in some way, and getting back to your roots and what's really important to you. The Lovers card under this is the Ten of Cups. Yeah, look, you can create family happiness. You don't need a significant other to spoil the pot, right? You can have this and more. I was a single mum. I was the mum and the dad. And my kids grew up. I'm really proud of my kids now because they're good parents. Oh, my youngest one hasn't had any children yet, but look, the Death card. Girlfriend, move on. You can have victory that way. How did I know that? I didn't. But what it's saying is that it's time for a rebirth. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes. There's a countdown on the screen. What is that? I don't know. Are you sure it's not just the time? Are these lives on a time limit? Should I hope not? I didn't put a time limit on. Come here, Monty. Yeah, look. This is the slow-moving, inevitable thing that we can really rely on at the end of the day, and all we've got really is time. The way that this has been influencing you and distracting you from your soul purpose, your goal, it needs to be put to bed. Like, it needs to be laid to rest, that your expectations of what could have been with the father of your children. Once you have clearly walked away from what doesn't serve you or your kids, along comes victory. And this is hard win. This is a hard earned victory. It's resilience over a long, extended period of time. I'm going to have to go get my cat, because he is such a sook. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Come here. Go outside. Look, if he's by me, he won't scream and carry on like he's starving. Let me finish this reading. Okay, so with the Lovers card, you've got Gemini here. The Death card is Scorpio. Gemini is communication and It's talking out even to yourself, you know, doing what's best for you and choosing the right energy, the right person for you. But yeah, letting go even energetically is going to be a good release for you. That's what I see for you. I want to close out your reading with some oracle cards. Where are they? Here. All right. Closing messages for Sonia. All right, ego death. Shit. There's the ego here. Letting go of ego, and you got ego death. Okay, ego can never really die. It can only be made conscious so that it no longer runs your life. Be mindful of it and don't allow it to limit you. I mean, I feel like because you brought up ego that the King of Pentacles sort of like had an ego trip and may have just tripped himself up, because I keep getting the feeling of karma coming back around and biting them on the ass. It's like these people are so insecure that they have to bully good people who are trying to make, you know, good in the world and raise your children the best way. Liberate yourself. You don't have to carry your burdens alone. Have the courage to ask and accept help. Yeah, man. Oh, and you got the divine feminine. Your feminine energy is out of balance and can leave you vulnerable. Learn to use your feminine power wisely. Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed when I was a single mum, was that I had to be very assertive and remember to be in your feminine energy, which is very receptive, very easygoing, very relaxed, and spending time in nature and just slowing down and realizing that you don't have to do everything by yourself. You can ask for help and support from the people around you, because 9 times out of 10, if they asked you for support, even emotional support, you'd be there for them. And if you think about it, in order to ask somebody for help, that's giving them the gift or the blessing of being able to return a favor. So if anybody offers to help you, or if there's somebody that you can trust, that you can talk to, man, let it out. Let it rip, because I know what it's like to be able to have to try and be the adult in the room all the time, and your rebellious nature is just like swearing her head off, screaming at the storm up in the clouds, you know, like don't carry what they do to you. Just drop it. Put your hands on the earth and just let it flow through you out of your body, so you're not carrying it around. Honestly, I wouldn't send it back to them. I would just give it to source, and because when it comes back from source, it comes back in equal measure. All right, Gerald. I want to block one of his chakras with a steel toe boot. I know. Yeah, that anger is fuel, girlfriend. Use it. I called it. What did I call? It's not the time, but it's not a timer either. Just something that's there, I guess. Oh, it's coming. I just hope I get a box seat. Yeah. Man, I feel like it'll be ugly though. I feel like you'd probably. Oh, yeah. Okay, Gerald, you wanted to know about Sagittarius or Pisces? Are you still here? Well, hopefully that was helpful for you. Let's see. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sonia. Yeah, flick that negative energy off you, especially if they're plotting and scheming. I think people have better things to do than. I mean, with the ego, I mean, it's probably driven by ego, but sometimes it's subconscious fear. It's like they just work each other out. It's like, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. And then it's like, oh, out of control, freaking overdrive, overkill. Hey, Gerald. Are you still there, Gerald? Hi, Tanya. Welcome to the live. Let me know if you've got a question. Like or subscribe. I'm doing some free readings today. Yeah, ask away. Let's go. My cat. Thank you. Thank you for subscribing and liking. Let me know what your question is. Is Curtis and I done? Is Curtis and I done? Okay, let me see which deck resonates with that question. Is Curtis and I done? Alright. Reading for Tanya and Curtis. Sonia says it's confirmation of everything I'm feeling and being called to do. Yeah, girlfriend, you must be in alignment with something really important for people to come at you like that. Just stick to your game plan, stick to the plan, and just keep moving forward. Flick those little flies off your energy. Tanya and Curtis. All right. What is Curtis's energy towards Tanya? Curtis. What is your energy towards Tanya? High Priestess. Ugh. He's quiet. He's not saying much. He knows a lot more than he's actually saying, or he's feeling a lot more than he's actually saying. What is Tanya's energy towards Curtis? What is Tanya's energy towards Curtis? Tanya. Fucking broken-hearted. Jinkies. What the hell? Empress at the bottom of the deck. You've got two divine feminines here. Was he being a little feminine? Alright, girl. What did he do? What did this man do to you? This guy thinks he's untouchable, you know. Did you have to be the man in the relationship? You had to do everything. You're the one who kept reaching out. You're the one who made all the effort, and he just sat there looking pretty. Is that what happened? Tanya, you have to be interactive. Thank you. See, if he's in the High Priestess energy, you need to be the Empress. And Three of Swords, this is pain, heartbreak. It's like, look at that. It's over. You had a fight, you argued, you broke up. Now you're crying because you love him. The more heartbroken you are, the more that you love him. Okay, let me clarify. Oh my goodness, what does this high priestess want to say? What is Curtis not saying? Why is the high priestess here? Curtis. Oh, have no doubt, girlfriend. He's sad as well. What does he want to say? Okay, I'm taking my time. Seven of Swords. What are his thoughts on reconciliation? Yeah, he wants to come back because of how sad he feels, right, Tanya? He gets sad, he wants to come forward, and then he gets fucking angry. And he's like, nah, F it. I'm not going back. 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. He wants reconciliation, because I was going to say yes then. But then with the Knight of Swords, this is like a hell nah. This is like a Knight of Pentacles is like, I'm sad, I miss her, I want to go back. I'll slowly make my way there. And then the Knight of Swords is like, oh, I remember that. Hell no, I'm not going back. And the King of Wands, you know, the King of Wands is leadership, somebody who is very strong in their convictions. They're leading with desire and clear intent. But if this person's not clear on what's going on and why this has happened, I mean, I don't even know what happened in the past. Something fated. Shit, you got a lot of majors. You got the Empress, which is the divine feminine, abundance. In a relationship reading, this is like, yes, hell yes. Wheel of Fortune. This is a fated event. This was meant to happen. Chariot. It's telling you to move on gracefully and don't give up on yourself. You may have to take some distance from this person. Do not lower your standards by acting desperate and wanting this person back. Make them come to you with a gift of, I don't know, an apology or something. King of Wands twice. Yeah, you need to regain your footing, your power, your divine feminine energy, and pick yourself up off the floor. Get out of bed. Start doing some fucking exercise and eating some good food. Let me give you some insight, clarity, and guidance on this Three of Swords, Knight of Wands. Yeah, you know what? Get back on that horse. Start living life again. This ain't a joke. But staying here for too long, I mean, give yourself maybe 2 minutes in one day and feel all the feelings you can. And then after that 2 minutes is up, put the timer on. That's it. Advice, guidance for... And the Knight of Wands isn't saying, you know, the way to get over somebody is to get in under somebody. No. This is like going out, enjoying your life, getting some, you know, some air into those lungs, getting some joy into your life. Get the blood rushing. That's the Knight of Wands. Living for the pure joy of living. Four of Wands. Gain some traction, some stability around yourself. And one more four. Yeah, drop those burdens. I mean, you may have other responsibilities, whether it's children, work, bills. Take the emotion out of the practical things that you need to get done every day and start attending to your well-being, your health first, and your peace of mind, and start rebuilding from the ground up. And it starts with your room. Make your bed, clean your room, have everything nice how you like it, and feel comfortable in your own skin. But take care of the practical stuff first. Do the thing that you don't want to do, or just get the hell up off the floor, no more crying. Make it to 2 minutes in one day that you can just let it rip, and then that's it. 12 Swords. Let me close out your reading with some oracle cards. I mean, what does Curtis want to say? He's not saying anything. He's not going to, not with the High Priestess here. And he keeps wanting to come back, but then he turns around and it's like, no. Inconsistency does not build a healthy relationship, okay? You need somebody who's consistent. I don't know what happened here, but it feels like you're taking the whole brunt of it. You're taking the responsibility and the guilt, whatever happened. What does Curtis want to say to Tanya, please? All right. Explore the waters. There's someone better. Keep your options open. Figure out what you really want. You don't want to be that for too long. And there's a time and a place for that. Dry your eyes. Wishes granted. Wishes coming true. Magical energy surround you. Your thoughts are manifesting. So yeah, whatever you think, you're right. I don't know if you understand that, but creeping doubt, hesitation, skepticism, pessimism. Get out of your head, okay? Get back into your body. Get that heart pumping again. All right, the moon. Fears, insecurities, things are not as they seem. There's information yet to be revealed. Yeah, I feel like this person's holding back on purpose. They don't want to, but they are. There's something about to be revealed here with this High Priestess and the Moon card. Something's coming out, some more information. And I feel like it's going to be for your benefit. You're welcome. Oh, Gerald, I'm waiting for you to ask a question. Oh, hi, Latoya. Like and subscribe. General reading, whatever comes out. Do a general reading for Latoya. I like that cute teddy bear emoji. Let me see, which one is your deck? Okay. General reading for Latoya, please. Okay, I'm being guided to go to some oracle cards first. messages for Latoya. Messages for Latoya in general reading. All right, love and loss, highs and lows, painful breakup, heartbreak, divorce, death of a loved one, memories. Sorry if you have experienced a loss of a loved one recently. I don't like that part of the card, but it's about a tidal wave of emotion that may be overwhelming for you to... I'm getting just go with the flow. If you get overwhelming emotions, just let it flow over you like a wave. Don't try and resist it. Okay, saying less is saying more. You don't need to say anything at all. Your actions speak louder and clear. Move in silence, quiet power. Yeah, if you are feeling high emotions, don't let that dictate your actions or your words. Fake surprise, acting surprised for something that you knew was coming, pretending to appear innocent, mask true feelings. This could be somebody you know. I don't know, I feel like that's either a good surprise. Is it your birthday coming up or something that's going to be celebrated? Trauma dumping, unfiltered release in an excessive and inappropriate manner, oversharing unprocessed pain. You see, this love and loss, don't overshare when you're in an emotional state. Sort of like wrap it up in a tiny little box, a pretty little box, and just throw it over your shoulder, put it in your knapsack, in your bag for like 2 weeks, and then pull it out once the emotions are clear, once your mind is clear. Don't make any emotional decisions today. Step away from people who come to you with their problems, and it's the same problem year after year after year. It's like, do they come to you for advice? Sure they do, but they come to dump their trauma. And that takes your energy. It's like, those energy vampires when they just want a listening ear, and then they just tell you all this really dumb stuff, and it's like, oh, gross, get away from me. Oh, sorry to hear that about your cousin. Sorry, sweetheart. I don't have my... Rising above resentment, generous in spirit, especially towards someone who has hurt or wronged them. Okay, rising above resentment, generous in spirit, especially towards someone who has hurt or wronged them. Also, magnanimous. Sounds like a fancy word for forgiveness. So you're quick to forgive people, but there are some people who are going to come to you just for the pure satisfaction that they get of just releasing all of their toxicity in a conversation and then walk away scot-free, clean as a whistle. It's like, no, we're not doing that. Like, protect your energy by distancing yourself from people who just come to you to take from you, take your energy, take your wisdom, take your guidance without giving you anything in return. And don't be that person either. Okay, general reading for Latoya, please. General reading for Latoya. 6 of Swords, moving away from drama. This is finding common ground. It's like stepping away from somebody who just fucking causes shit and then walks away. It's like, I feel like this person does this on purpose, just to get a rise out of you. And when you go quiet, when saying less is saying more, that like flips the switch. They like think, hang on a minute, she usually reacts. Why isn't she reacting? And like you walking away from drama, it actually is a statement to say that, oh, I'm unbothered by your ridiculous games, okay? I'm not playing checkers anymore, I'm playing chess, sort of thing. It's like, in the intelligent response is to move away from drama, especially if you're not the one creating it and it's just the same stuff over and over again. Okay, general reading for Latoya, please. Advice, guidance, insight, clarity for Latoya, please. Oh, you got Queen of Wands. Okay, and that wants it to come out. Queen of Wands is straight fire. This is someone who doesn't mess around. She sees how it is. Oh, and victory with the Six of Wands here. Yeah, girl, once you've walked away from drama and what this does is it changes the power dynamics. Like when somebody causes drama just to keep you on the defense or keep you lower than them or in submission, once you walk away from it, you don't even have to say a word. That's when you regain your power as the Queen of Wands, and you're actually victorious because you're not being set up like this anymore, the fake surprise. General reading, advice, guidance, and clarity for Latoya, please. Thank you. Seven of Swords. Somebody's tomfoolery. Oh, you got the Empress and the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. Girl, if this resonates with you, you've got nothing to lose by walking away. Nothing to lose and a whole lot, shit ton to gain. Somebody in your energy is very toxic, deceptive, manipulative. I'm hearing money, even a thief. And I don't feel like it's an enemy. It's somebody who is just used to going to you for the same thing every time, and you always give it to them. And in a way, you're actually enabling this person to be stuck in their dishonest ways because they've never been held accountable. The Witch with the Queen of Wands. Man, I feel you're very intuitive, or you're in touch with your feminine energy, and it's about to level up. I feel like you're either going to be an energy worker, a healer, free spirit, somebody who gives hope to other people. And that's why people come to you. Because you're very open, because you're a good listener. But when you get the same people saying the same shit year after year, they're not there for healing. They're there to dump trauma, and it's not going to serve you at the end of the day. Trying to fix something that, trying to help people that are unwilling to help themselves is just a lost cause, and you've got to remember to cut your losses. I don't know if any of that resonated, but that was your reading. Is there anything else you want to know about this reading? Oh, you may be dealing with a Taurus, Libra. I mean, what does this Empress want to say to you? You've got nothing but good things coming into you when you sidestep fucking drama. King of Cups, the Fool. What does this Empress want to say to you? What does your higher self, your divine feminine, want to say to you? Yeah, you've got new love coming in. Ace of Cups, King of Cups, could be with a water sign, and that's why you're vibing high. And that's why you're in the Empress energy. You're highly attractive right now. It's like your energy is magnetic. Somebody's going to be drawn to you like a moth to a flame. I feel it's somebody new. But yeah, you've got a bit of pruning to do in your friend group or your family or whoever's around you. You need to just like cut some certain people out because they're just making life for you heavy. And I feel like once you do that, everything else fucking falls into place. I don't know if it's one person in particular or a group of people. I think you'll know better than me, but it's like you just go from strength to strength once you've made that difficult choice of cutting certain people out. And it's like you've been avoiding this for a while. Yeah, I'm happy with those messages. I felt like there was just something more to tell you, and that was it. I like those hibiscus. Are they flowers? Hibiscus flowers too. Oh yeah, sure. I've got a yes no deck here. What is your question? Love the general was strictly on point. 100. Thank you. All right. What is your yes or no? And then I might leave the live. I grabbed the wrong deck. Because I don't think Gerald's here anymore. Are you Gerald? Quiet in the cheap sheets. Quiet in the cheap seats. Okay, just wanted to ask if my son's father been thinking about me or wanting to reach out. Okay. Has Tay been thinking about the toilet? Man, that could have been your reading. Was he the one that you had to cut out? All right. Yes, he has. You got the Four of Wands. So this is celebration, enjoyment. Venus and Aries. Throat chakra. Fire. Yeah, this person still thinks about you. They think, what if? And I don't know whether they're in a serious relationship or not, but when it's going bad, they think about you. That's what I have. Earthly Elemental. That's a cool name. This is a live reading, so you can ask a question here. Anything you want to know. I do free live readings. So ask away, and then I'll choose the right deck for your question. But love or general or anything specific, the more specific it is, the more specific your reading is, and the more interactive you are throughout your reading, the more you'll get out of it. You're welcome, Latoya. Earthly elemental. Are you still there? Okay. If nobody has any other questions, then I'm going to leave that there. Have a great day. Oh, you are there. All right. Just in time. I was just about to just switch off. Okay, here we go. Summer. What's going to happen for the summer? Okay, isn't it just gone spring where you are? Spring, so in another 6 months. No, 3 months. Reading for Earth Elemental. What is coming up? Let's say, just say in the next 6 months, what is coming towards Earthly Elemental? What is coming towards the elemental in 6 months? What is coming towards them? Oh, that one too, okay. Man, I don't know if you go to raves or like, you know, those light show disco parties? Like at a trance or something, like a trance party? Trance. Yeah. I just zoned out right then. And I was in like this. Okay, Five of Pentacles, the King of Swords, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, you've got the Two of Wands. Alrighty, my dear. You've got a couple of people here. You've got the King of Swords and the Temperance, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Somebody feels like they're alone. They're struggling, maybe financially, maybe emotionally. This could be you, this could be your person. Somebody chose this path. They chose to put themselves out in the cold. Father, son, nephew. Somebody chose a path that goes against the grain. Like, I feel like their father had their life sorted out for them, and it didn't lead to their happiness. Even if they tried, you know, to follow their father's directions, they knew it wouldn't work, but they did it for their dad. Does any of that resonate? Gerald, you keep going back. Gerald, just write your question, word it well, and then when you go, I will just pull your reading. So you can come back and watch it anytime, okay? Because I know my mini reads can go on for a little while. So just word your question, and then I'll read it after Earthly Elemental. Elemental. I love that movie. Okay, back to your reading. Okay, somebody feels like they're struggling financially or emotionally, and like somebody in authority is being quite harsh on them, like kicking them when they're down. this person needs to back off. It's like their ego's running the show here. Whether it's a father figure, a supervisor. I mean, I know this advice is not going to help, but they need to remember what it was like when they were young. Like, not everybody is the same. I feel like this Five of Pentacles, whoever this is, I feel like it's a younger male. They're not of the same constitution as this King of Swords. This King of Swords is somebody who's very logical, straight-laced, boots on the ground, sort of like, this is how I did it back in my day. This is how you should do it. Get some grit into you. But this younger man, I don't even know if this resonates with you. Tell me in the comments. This younger man is a lot more sensitive than this gruff person. Temperance, this is all about compromise, compatibility. And even though this King of Swords means well, the way that they go about executing what they want or saying the things that they say has the opposite effect. It makes this person shut down even more. I feel like this King of Swords really just wants to protect this person, but they're doing it like in a bullish kind of way. I feel like the Five of Pentacles, whether it's a Sagittarius or not, is going to travel away from whoever this bully person is. Something's keeping them there at the moment with this Ten of Cups. There's some type of emotional fulfillment or happiness here. It could be siblings, could be Ten of Cups. Clarify this Ten of Cups. This one first. Death card. Three of Wands. Shit. The hell is that? Okay. Death card and the Seven of Swords? What is this? I feel like this person, this Five of Pentacles, whether it's a younger male or a Sagittarius here, they've gone through some type of ego death, and they've come to a point where they're transforming, that sounds really clinical, transmuting the energy from their past and building it to tie knots into the core essence of who they are. It's like, in a way, the discipline of this King of Swords worked, but it's made them stronger in who they are. They're nothing like this King of Swords, and they know that now. They may still keep up appearances just to pacify this King of Swords, but ultimately this Five of Pentacles, who does give off a very healing vibe, they may be one person on the inside and another person on the outside, just to stay aligned with somebody who has very high hopes for them, but also high expectations. So with this Seven of Swords here, it's not like dishonesty. It's more like they're true to who they are, essentially, in their essence. It's where they find their happiness and their peace. And they keep everything in balance. It's like Temperance is balance, Justice card is balance, and the Three of Wands is a beautiful card to have in between these two cards, which are not so fun. That's what I have. That was a lot. my gosh, Gerald. Taziri. Will Farid send to me tonight a message when he sees me online to resolve the misunderstanding? Are you on the list? Have you subscribed or liked? You didn't even ask to be on the list, did you? It was literally your first question. How about a fucking hello first? How about that? I think it's time I go and have some breakfast. How long have I been on here? 1 hour and 20 minutes. I hope that resonated, earthly element, because it was very specific. I think I need a vape. Gerald, you didn't even leave your question. Were you dealing with a Sagittarius and a Pisces? Well, if nobody's got any questions, I'm going to leave that there for today. Oh, you just copy and pasted the same thing to Zeri? Not even a hello? Goodbye.